Hello, everyone. Been a while, so we are going to be discussing um, a few different things in this video. First of all, a wildfire update. Second, we are going to be discussing this heat wave that has been pestering us for the past several days now. We will be taking a look at records here in a bit, but first off, I do want to check off the weather watches and warnings that we currently have right now around the state. Of course, this is the Willamette Valley. As you can see, we still have that excessive heat warning in effect for the major populated areas. That is set to expire later today. Again, for temperatures and heat indexes possibly exceeding 100. We also have a new air quality warning, which is for mainly the Portland area, as you can see there in the gray. And we also have a red flag warning extending for most of the Cascades, as you can see there from the Dalles. We also have another excessive heat warning. This doesn't include the Dalles and Madras and a couple other areas, Redmonds in there and Ben's in there. Again, temperatures possibly exceeding 100 degrees, triple digits. Of course, triple digits are likely for Central Oregon more than Western Oregon, because we do have that onshore flow that we do need to talk about actually here in a bit. All right, so this is looking at the wind map. You can see this onshore flow right now influencing a lot more. I wouldn't say cooler, but definitely influencing a little bit of cool, breezy air into the mix of warm air that we're experiencing. As you can see, some readings are reading upper 90s. We got 97 in Portland, Canterbury's 95, Salem is 97. So not that big of a shift as we saw yesterday. We definitely saw we definitely saw most of the Willamette Valley though get up to the triple digits. But that all changes today as we do currently see that onshore flow taking place. And what this is going to basically do is it's going to funnel again breezy air through the gaps here, and it's going to cause us to be just a tad bit cooler than we were yesterday in the Willamette Valley. Now if we're going up here or down here into southern Oregon, you can see Medford, which is still being very affected by very warm temperatures. They're likely going to get up to 100 today. And so basically what's happening is we are more seeing onshore flow affecting our areas over here in the northwestern Oregon area. So again, um, this will be this is a sign of cooler temperatures to come, and one of the things we do need to talk about actually is that cool dip that we are expecting. We do have a possible rainy system coming through. So let's get right onto that. All right, so now we're taking a look at the Euro model, and we'll switch over to the GFS model in a minute. But both models are agreeing on a summer rain system coming through here. You can see that a bunch of cool air begins pushing its way onshore, basically around August 14th. So within the next couple days, we got that onshore flow really dominant now there, as you can see, for the Western Oregon area. And you can really just see, if we skip to the next couple, if we skip to 75 hours in, you can see this system coming ashore here. And what this is basically going to do, this is going to usher major cooling here. And we could see very below average temperatures for the Willamette Valley. As you can see, this giant system is just coming in here, and many models have been kind of everywhere on how much rain we are going to see. But if we go to take a look at the Euro model, as you can see, we possibly, according to the Euro model, might get up to an inch. I feel like this is a little bit of an overshoot. I feel like we probably we'll see notable rain. I don't think we are going to see about an inch. I feel like that might be overshooting. Then again, we did have that storm take place back in June, and it dumped an inch on us overnight. So could this be a repeat? We will just have to see. I really doubt it, though. I think this is a little bit of model overhype. Obviously, we will see close to half an inch, though, if anything. So let's go ahead and take a look at the GFS now, and they are forecasting an oddly similar system. As we go here, if we skip to 90 hours, and you can see the exact same system the Euro model is showing. So we do have a model agreement, and basically that the at least trusted models GFS and Euro are agreeing that some sort of system, some sort of frontal system, will push its way again into the Oregon area. And as you can see, it is basically right over Oregon, or right over the Willamette Valley on August 16th, 0Z, according to GFS. See the total precipitation. And the GFS is definitely going way less aggressive than the Euro has been. You can see about near an inch, but I still think that's a little bit of an overshoot. I believe that we will get up to half an inch or less, because again, I just feel like, again, this might be a little bit of overhype there. But you can really see that as the system comes ashore, it falls apart probably in the afternoon of August 16th. You can see it really does fall apart as it reaches eastern Oregon, mainly breaking out into scattered showers, possibly thunderstorms. So not really that good for fire weather starts. Speaking of fire weather starts, as this front does push in, it is going to bring a lot of downsloping winds here to eastern Oregon. So that fire threat is going to be a major play here within the next couple days. If we do take a look at relative humidity here, again, when this system pushes through here, you can see it gets it's going to be pretty muggy over on the western side of this front here, but as it pushes its way in, we are going to see humidity levels still pretty low here for eastern Oregon. So again, fire weather, we will need to watch for fire weather threats as this system does push its way through Oregon, and possibly that scattered thunderstorm threat. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that for you. Speaking of fire weather, let's get a little update on what is going on in the fire weather world for Oregon. Haven't spoke about this for a very long time. So, all right, so this is taking a look at the watch duty map. You can see we actually do not have that many wildfires active right now. We do have a couple. We've got the V Lakes fire, currently 107 acres. It's mainly burning in rural areas, so make sure you're avoiding this area if you are traveling down Route 395. And there is no growth really taking place within this fire. They do have a parameter on it, and so yeah, V Lake fire is probably near contained. We could just say that. We do have a couple other fires to talk about, though. We've got the Dove fire, which popped up very recently. You can see that hotspot data has been showing very minimal spread over the past couple of hours. Here you can see it is very close to the road, possibly, not going to say crossed it, but very near the road. We do not have an update. We have not had an update on this fire for about 16 hours, so it's still up in the air for what is going to happen with the Duff fire. But we will definitely keep an eye on that for you if things do get worse for it. Moving on to the Canal fire, which popped up just yesterday, I believe, or the day before that. You can see the Canal fire does have a perimeter on it. It's currently 30% contained. The last update was 23 hours ago, so it's a little bit outdated. But yeah, you can see the parameter has been set on it. It is, again, this one is also mainly in rural areas. It's not really going to be affecting much. And I do feel like this thing will be marked as contained within the next several hours. Okay. And okay, so that really covers everything for the major part of the video. I do want to take a look at some temperature records that we got up to yesterday. We didn't break any records, but we definitely got pretty warm yesterday. I will be taking a look at that in a minute. So alrighty. So as you can see here, this is the temperature data from the Portland International Airport. As you can see, we did reach between the 10th and the 11th. We did, or both days did reach 99 degrees, as you can see there, with only minimum temperatures getting down to the low 60s and mid 60s. So it's been very warm during this whole heat wave. You can see the 9th also got up to 87 with a low of 60 degrees. And we are going to be continuing to see that type of those temperatures taking place here over the next couple, or over the over the next few hours. Probably close to the same temperatures, if not 100 degrees. So we will definitely need to be watching that. So this is Medford. You can see just very hot temperatures throughout the past 3 days. You can see the 9th was 96, the 10th was 106, and the 11th was also 106. So 2 straight days in a row of hundreds. And you can probably bet that this day will be a little bit cooler for Medford, but it definitely probably will reach the triple digits over the next couple hours. So, that's something that is pretty interesting. Again, I do not believe any records were broken today or throughout the last couple days. All right, so this is taking a look at the SPC. As you can see, we do have a day 2, which is tomorrow. We do have, for Eastern Oregon, a elevated fire weather threat, again pushing up into the Pendleton area and up into Washington, as you can see. So make sure you are fire weather aware. Report any fires to your local 911. As well, do make sure to be ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. If told to, make sure you restrict yourself from doing barbecues and fire pits for a bit till this risk fades out. Of course, anything that catches fire will be, so yeah, like dangling chains, anything like that, anything that can spark a fire. Make sure to restrict that. So that will be the end of this video. If you did find this informative, please subscribe, show a lot of support. We will be doing a little bit more content exactly like this in the near future. Matter of fact, within the next couple days, we will be doing a fire weather forecast video. So do watch out for that. And as always, have a great rest of your day, and see you